Okay, cool. So we're here with Caleb today to talk about his Tri-Brigade deck list, deck profile. He's been playing
Yeah.
it for quite a while. Even when the guys were playing Bird Up, he was playing Pure.
Yeah, pure is always the way.
Yeah, exactly. So I think you're the most qualified to speak about the deck. So yeah, take us to it.
Okay, I think we'll just go to the profile.
Cool.
So I think standard three Ash, three
Of course.
Gamma,
Yeah, yeah,
and of course the driver.
yeah.
So one Vela, one Nub. So this is kind of new as per this week. So I managed to get three designators. So it's not actually, this is not tried and tested, but in theory it's good. In theory it's good. So I'll let you all know after this weekend how good it really was. But the fact
Okay.
to designate the Vela and the imperms, okay, I think that's the main problem Tri-Brigade would have this coming meta is getting impermed and Vela. So to have your effects go up, I think, it's very important.
Yeah,
Three cat, probably your most important starter right now.
yeah.
Like if that resolves, you go off. If it doesn't, you're in a really bad spot. Three fractal, three kit, three nova,
Sure.
standard. Two keras, three is never needed.
Mm.
One is too little.
Would you not consider running three because of the cat? Because I know
Mm,
it does kind of limit your grind game a little bit.
yeah, I think I would, but like I like to keep it at 40.
Mm.
So like if you see, I'm only playing
Mm.
two revolt also.
Cool,
Uh,
cool.
Or if anything, maybe you can cut, I don't know, Call by the Grave, but that
Mm.
card is also so good.
I'm
Yeah, but
guessing you
I
don't really
think,
want to draw two as well, so
yeah,
yeah.
but we'll have a look at it because two has been standard. I don't think I've ever seen someone play three. Even if
Cool.
I have, I'm not sure.
Okay.
One Call by, because I think it's only at one. That's technically four designator.
Definitely.
So three designator. Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
this card is so good. I mean, I don't think words can describe how good this card was. I mean, seen from OCG plays and stuff. Um, Basically, I mean, the hype for this card is real, but
Mm-hmm.
I think you can't hype it enough. Like honestly, I think this card will be, if not hit on the list by next year. This card is that good.
Cool, cool.
One tanky, one foolish. I think you have to play foolish, like no matter what,
Yeah.
because the fact that tanky is on one, you have to have foolish just in case you break. Because the deck can break. Because
Mm-hmm.
if you don't open up a fractal, you it's very hard. Because if you're normal summon kit or Nerval, you have to make the Almirage and then search, and then you kind of in an awkward spot.
Mm-hmm.
Three droplets. I think you know what. There's no deck that can abuse droplets the way Tri-Brigade does because of the Placian.
Mm-hmm.
There's no negging. Three prosperity. I don't think it's worth running desires anymore
Fair.
because you basically you're limiting the traps now. You can't play as much traps as you could before because you want to draw your combo pieces.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's why prosperity is better.
Okay.
Then three imperm. I think it's probably the best hand trap this meta.
Mm.
And then two revolt. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh
I probably agree
yeah,
with
you.
you because, like,
Mhm.
I've also noticed a lot of people are playing Vela Imperm
Yeah.
at the moment. And, like, obviously, I'm playing VW,
Yeah.
but, like, Vela Imperm on Ultimaya is a problem.
Yes.
So I've literally just noticed that. So I've changed my build as well. So, yeah, it kind of makes sense for you to have the crossouts there and the Imperms, and yeah, just for that.
Mm. I mean, yeah, definitely. Okay, I'm sure VLAN imperm doesn't impact you. But
Mm.
if I have to get into it, I'm like pass it turn.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Side deck, I guess you know what. Well, this is like built for Durban meta, so I would suggest to take this side deck anywhere else.
The one
Um,
lance, yeah.
yeah, the one lance, yeah, because like I don't have anything else. Like
Right.
Lancia is like not really good against the decks here we have in Durban.
Okay. Okay.
So I just played the one Lancia because everyone else was probably siding it.
Mm-hmm.
Two DD Crow is actually really good in Durban. So yeah. Prank. This card is too good. I'll always have it in my side deck because it's really good in second. I mean, I think they smart weapon in for one. I think 3 of this card is too much.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a 2-for-1. Like,
Yeah, no,
straight.
definitely. One nub. Just another nub because I mean it's good in second. Probably if I had space in the side deck, I'll put another one.
Okay.
One Feather Duster, 3 Twin Twister. The Twin Twister is new. I mean, before I was playing Lightning Storms, but I think the Twister is probably better now because you get the discard and then your Tri-Brigades will trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, there's not many more back row decks anymore in this meta.
Like when I was profiling with Pranav,
Yeah.
he also brought it up. So I've been a big supporter of Twin for a while.
Yeah.
Because I mean you have Tri-Brigade setting revolves.
Yeah.
If you Twister in the main phase or something, there's no target for sure.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly.
It's its field, but like there's no target at least.
Yeah.
And then against Shadol invokes Schism and punishment, those kinds of things. VW, it's Chuche. So it's actually fairly relevant, I think, having the chainable.
No, definitely.
Battle removal, you know.
Plus, I think I should have hopped on Twin Twister a long time ago. It's so much better, I think.
Yeah, it's really good.
2 anti-spell, 1 Imperial Order. I mean, technically this is like 3 order for me, but you can't play 3, so you just play 2 anti-spell. Like every now and again we get a striker deck that pops up or a pendulum deck, so you know it comes up.
Sure.
And then 3 judgments. Honestly, I wish I could put this back in the main deck, but I don't think you can main this card anymore. Because if you lose the dice roll now, it's really hard. Because you don't have access to Zeus as easily as before. I think judgment has to go in the side.
Okay. Cool.
So extra. 2 Shurag.
Yep.
I think that's kind of standard. Honestly, I would like to play 3. I just want to test out the Zeus and the Mannequin Cat one more time, but I think this would be cut. It's too situational nowadays. Yeah, it's too hard to make these 2. Plus, I always banish it off Prosperity, so I don't think it's worth it anymore.
Okay.
1 silver, I think that's standard. That won't change.
Yeah.
2 Blossom. Yeah, 2 is fine. You can play 3. I think if I cut the Zeus and Mannequin Cat, I'll put 1 extra Blossom and 1 extra Shurag.
Okay.
2 Bloom. I think you have to play 2 now.
Yeah.
Because your grind game is kind of worse now with 1 tanky, I guess.
Definitely.
Sorry, what you said?
No, yeah, definitely. Like having the second one, I'm sure is.
Yeah, no,
useful.
definitely.
Yeah.
Plus, that first effect actually comes up, quite a bit now.
The discard too.
Yeah. Because then you get your effects and then you just go off.
Yeah.
The 1 El Mirage, because you have to break.
Combo piece.
Yeah, you have to. I mean, you know what? This card would have been so good if it wasn't Cyphers.
If it was a beast audio.
Yeah. 1 Doom Eagle. The effect comes up every now and again to shuffle back. And it's just there for access code. Just to fund of access code.
I really like this card though.
Yeah,
it's
no,
quick,
it is
right?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but this card's card design is actually really good.
yeah.
One Appaloosa, I mean, it's combo, so
Mm-hmm.
one double Dragon Lord. Honestly, this card is amazing. I wish we could play more of this card. This card is really good.
Mm.
The fact that it can send itself to the grave to all things.
Yeah.
I think this card is like really underrated.
And you can set anything from hand or field, correct?
Yeah, and of it, like, imagine. One access code. I mean, this card is just broken, I guess. Well, Mannequin Cat and Zeus. Yeah. So Mannequin Cat Zeus. Yeah, it doesn't come up often enough anymore, eh? And honestly, I think it's definitely what 80% gonna be cut.
Okay.
So, but I'll try and figure out something else to put in the deck because I do like to have like an extra spice compared to anyone else. So I don't like to make the decks too standard, even though it looks it's pretty standard because you can't really change this deck that much. But yeah, one Omega. I think you have the space.
Sure. No, sorry, I wanted to ask you about the Zeus scenario. Have you seen what was it? The Malfi?
Yes, I was actually just about to say, I actually want to try that version out.
Yeah. They're really good, hey, the Malfis, because I think one of them can search any, I want to say any beast.
Yeah, something like that.
Like from your deck, like you can search alpha from your deck or something. If you had an alpha,
yeah, exactly. Like, I think that's a bit busted.
Yeah.
It is good. I do want to try it out, but also I feel, you know what, it's a bit of an annoying kind of deck to verse. So I wouldn't want to do that to someone. But I would give it a try because the Malfis, I think in general, they do look pretty fun. And Obedience, what's that card called?
Obedience Goal, yeah.
Yeah, that card is really good.
+3.
Yeah. Like, that card is really good. But I think the deck will change because I'm not sure if it's Burst of Destiny or that January set when they get that Dark Ruler no more for the birds. Little last spell card.
Yes.
I think they get a. Yeah.
Is it not Synchro Storm?
Oh yeah, I think it is Synchro Storm.
Oh, that's around the corner then. Yeah.
I think that set only comes in Jan.
Oh, okay.
I think that moved out.
Yeah. No, Synchro Storm is end of this month.
Oh, really?
They moved it back. Yeah. But maybe
that's a change.
Maybe the card is not in there. Maybe it's in another set. But like, I think it might be because that's where all of the Lila stuff. Is coming.
If anything, that card really will change the deck because that support is really good. I think the deck will still compete even with Sword Soul coming out because I think, you know what, those decks are really gonna change the meta. Sword Soul and Plunderies, I think it's called.
Yeah.
But I think Tri-Brigade can still compete. It is still too consistent. It will do what it do. It is a bit one-dimensional, but you know what, it's reliable.
I mean, you could probably say the same about Sword Soul. From the guys who have tested it, you're pretty much doing the same thing every time.
Yeah, no,
but it's consistent, yeah.
Because I probably myself will hop on to Sword Soul.
Cool.
But I think, you know, Tri-Brigade in the long run it will keep going until they decide to hinder the deck more. Honestly, I don't really know what they can do though, because maybe Revolt to 1 and maybe a Fractal to 1 that'll completely like people stop playing the deck.
Yeah.
But yeah, the deck is really good. I mean, from its first time release, I thought, you know what, this deck, it has potential.
Yeah. No, agreed. It's just a really, really good mechanic to be able to banish to link summon. Yeah, it's just so good.
Plus it's like, it's one card combos.
Yes.
Like a Fractal. You just go up. I think that's that's what makes it so good. Because plus Keres is such a good extender. I think if this deck had like one more extender, it would be pushed to like way above tier 1. Like I don't think anything could have competed with it if it had another extender.
Who knows? Hopefully they give it some support, some love in the future. Yeah.
I mean, they reprinted it maybe.
And so how are you finding the matchups? Obviously, Tri-Brigade is still one of the best decks at the moment, but
Yeah.
we have Drytron probably in the number 1 slot.
Honestly,
sit around.
yeah. VW I feel is it's pretty much a skill matchup because if you go second, they drop the Shenshen. It doesn't really affect you, but it is a bit awkward to play around. But that matchup, I would say it is leaning towards Tri-Brigade. Tritron is a really hard matchup. Like, because most of the things you do don't really affect them.
Yeah.
Which is a problem. And if they go first and they put up the Herald, what can you do? So I would say that is a really hard matchup. Invoke Shadwal, that's a really good matchup, but in general, Shadwal Invoke is a bit of an annoying deck to verse, so you'll have trouble with it no matter where you go. So, what else decks are in this meta?
I guess it helps that a lot of, as long as you have material in the graveyard, any normal summon is a window out. In a way,
I think that's what's good about the evolved Tri-Brigade list. I mean, considering going back to like its first version compared to now, this version actually gets more resources in grave compared to before. I think that's due to mainly to the cats. But the cats gives you about 4 materials in grave. Well, once you discard the fact, also that's really good.
Yeah. Like jump starts the deck, basically.
Yeah, no, definitely. Unfortunately, I don't think there is anything else you can do with the deck. It's either you're playing Birds, Pure, or Melfi. So, the Melfi, well, in my opinion, I think Pure will be the best. The Melfi is a close second. The Birds, I don't think can really compete because it's not that consistent.
Yeah. Well, for now at least.
Yeah, no, for now. Yeah. I'm saying
once they get their XYZ, it's probably a different story.
Oh yeah, no, sure.
Yeah.
But thanks for the opportunity of the deck profile and stuff. And just remember, Tri-Brigade best deck.
Of course. Thanks, Caleb. Thanks for the time. Your deck looks absolutely mean. You're going to be killing it there down in Durban.
Yeah.
We'll see you soon.
Thanks, Josh. All right. Cheers, man.
Okay.